What is up, everybody, and welcome to the very first NFL playoffs episode of
Hell
the
yeah.
Touchdown Talk podcast. Week 18 is in the books. The regular season is officially over. We can still talk about some of those games if we want to. But the NFL playoffs are set. Actually, first of all, I'm your host, Ryan. I am joined with my co-host, Evan, and
What up?
Gucci Master, aka Tony. And today we're going over the NFL playoffs. So
Playoffs.
let's just
I
go
had to do it.
through playoffs. Yeah, that's my
Playoffs.
little my thing
Playoffs?
right down here. Playoffs.
Not a game.
Um,
Playoffs?
and go Ducks. The college football playoffs are happening too.
We'll talk about that later.
But yeah, we'll touch on all that stuff later. Hey yo, but
No
the
pause.
Pats secure the 2 seed in the AFC.
Mm-hmm.
The Broncos get that coveted first round bye, as well as the Seahawks on the other side. They both get the 1 seed, which is kind of what we all thought was going to happen. Jaguars end up with the 3 in the AFC, and then I feel like things were pretty predictable there, and shook out kind of the way that we thought. And then the NFC actually was a little unexpected for me because I kind of thought San Fran was going to win that game, and that's why obviously Seattle is in first place, but San Fran actually ends up sliding all the way to 6 because LA beat the Cardinals. And the most insane thing about week 18 is the fact that the Panthers somehow made it, even though they
Crazy.
lost to the
Yeah.
Buccaneers.
Yep. I mean, someone's got to
Yeah.
make it, right? Why not be the last guy in? So,
Yeah, why not be the shittiest team in the NFC South to make it in?
but I mean, hey, you made the playoffs.
Oh, I
You're
agree.
better than-
Absolutely.
You're better than
You
matter what way you
performed
put it,
better than
you
the
can
three
say you
other
perform.
teams
usually perform
overall,
better
like
than
as the
a
whole
lot of-
season.
Right, you can say you perform better than a lot of the league. You know, like there's plenty of teams that would have killed for that playoff spot that the Panthers have, or that the Texans have, or the Steelers, whatever, or even the Bills.
At least you're not the Browns.
Yep.
Basically. Right?
Mm,
So,
yep.
That is true, I guess.
things could be
absolute
worse.
dumpster fire that is the Cleveland Browns.
You could have a record breaker and sack leaders and still miss the playoffs, along with a top 5 defense.
I still, real quick, I'm going to talk
Speaking
about
of which,
this Miles Garrett thing. I'm sorry. I think it's hilarious. He went, I want to trade. And like, dude, we're not giving you a trade. And he's like, no, I want to trade. And like, how about $40 million a year? And he's like, yeah, I'll stay. That's all it took.
Oh
That's
yeah,
all it
of
took.
the record
course.
for sacks in a season.
Right. Yeah, he did.
I guess
Yeah.
that's all the motivation that the guy needs. It's just money.
Maybe. I guess. I guess.
As long as he's getting paid, he's there.
Right.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the bet we made, Evan.
Yeah, I know. I gotta do a cold plunge.
Evan's
I
gonna
know.
have to do a
Or
polar plunge.
whatever it is. Whenever there's one that's coming up, I think they do them down in southeastern Connecticut, so I should be able to
Okay.
find one.
Perfect. All right, great. I'm so excited.
I'm glad to do it. I will stand by my bet and my wager.
Yes.
And as they said in the great show that was the Game of Thrones, a Wagner always pays their debts.
Did they say that?
Whoa, buddy.
Lannisters always pay their debts, but still.
Oh,
No, it was Wagner. What are you talking about?
I'm like, that's
That'd be
kind of
great.
a
That'd be
weird
cool.
name to be in Game of Thrones, honestly. I didn't know they were like German. Isn't that a
No,
German?
I took my own play
Maybe
on it.
Wagner.
Play on words, really. I just threw my name in there, and then I started saying that at work, and then it kind of stuck. We have all started doing it of like, oh,
Yeah,
whoever the
just
last name is
insert your name.
pays their debts. Yeah,
yeah.
insert name here.
Beautiful. All right, so we got our full playoffs set. Boys,
Yeah.
first, before we get into our individual predictions, which I have to fully display for everybody, what's your favorite matchup that we got going into this
Ooh.
wild card weekend? What are we excited about?
Evan, you go first, buddy.
I like Eagles versus 49ers a lot.
Yeah.
And here's why. The Eagles could, no pun intended, lay an actual egg in that game against the 49ers. They could legit lose that game and get stomped. Like, I think that both the defenses are good to, make it a good game, make it maybe like a closer game. But I don't think the Eagles got it. I'm sorry. I'm gonna be totally honest. I don't think they got it.
I agree.
You'll see in my bracket who I chose, but I think it's pretty obvious now. But still, but I think the Niners win that game.
So this is crazy then, because we'll get into it more when I go over my bracket as well. But we have very different takes this year for playoffs, I would say.
Yes. Okay, I love to see it. That's how it should be. We should have. I don't like to have parity of like the same bracket at Ryan.
All the same. Yeah.
Yeah.
Unless you truly believe, that if we both believe that all our picks were the right ones, then I'd be like, okay.
No, like when you see Ryan and I's bracket, you'll be like, what the like,
yeah,
these
guys must have worked together.
Colluding. Yeah.
This is good. This is perfect the way it worked out then.
Because I think we have a totally different bracket than Tony. But Tony, I haven't seen yours. Like, I haven't actually dug into yours. Even though you sent it in our group chat, I didn't want to look at it. I want to see it here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good because I looked at your Super Bowl winner, but I didn't look at yours in depth as well.
Love it.
So let's just get right into it. I will say, I'll put mine up first, real quick. So here's mine. I want to first I want to say I'm very excited for that Jags Bills matchup. I feel like that's my favorite matchup of the weekend because those teams are just juggernaut teams that always play really well, and they played so great this season. But we haven't seen them play, so now we're finally getting to see those two teams. So I'm just excited for that one, and I have Buffalo winning. Yes, Evan.
I have news.
Breaking news.
Breaking news.
Oh,
sorry. The New Orleans Saints are preparing to move ahead with Tyler Shuck as their starter in 2026.
All right. Yes.
Oh,
as they
should. We assumed this already. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Good. Well,
as they should. Good for you guys.
If there was a question, if there was we're gonna start him next year, there it is. There you go.
Yeah, or draft a quarterback a kid. That's great.
Yeah. No, in my head, he had the job locked the way he played since this season.
That last half, people are saying he's rookie of the year.
No,
I don't think so. But
if he played the whole year, he could have definitely had a chance. But I feel like he came in just a bit too late.
Yeah. But anyway, these playoffs. So, I got Buffalo winning just because I think everything resets when you're in the playoffs, and Buffalo having Josh Allen, they just thrive in the playoffs. I think Trevor Lawrence has been playing out of his mind, so I think it's gonna be a really, really good game. I'm so excited to watch it. But I just think Josh Allen's going to work his magic in the playoffs. And then I think that the Broncos get redemption for last year when they played the Bills and they end up going to the AFC Championship. But they lose to the Houston Texans, who absolutely go on a tear, just fucking people up with that defense in the playoffs. And I think that the Pats win in wildcard weekend, but I think that they fall to the Texans. I feel like that's the scariest matchup for the Pats.
Definitely. And Tony, don't even say you disagree because you said that before, that it was the worst matchup that the Pats could have.
What? The Houston Texans?
Yes.
Okay.
You agree that it was the worst matchup that they could have.
I will go.
Pretty sure we said that last week. Yeah,
exactly.
I will go. I always said the Bills and the Jags were the two teams I did not want to face. But I said I was very scared of Houston's defense.
Okay, thank you. There it is. That's all I was looking for.
But that doesn't mean I think they're gonna lose that matchup.
Whoa. We'll get to your bracket.
Yeah. We'll get to it later. We'll get to it later. Yeah. Sorry, Ryan.
No, you're good. I love the discussion. So Let's go to the NFC. I have the Bears beating the Packers there. Divisional matchup. It kind of could go either way, but I feel like the Bears are healthier. Their defense is playing better. Like if they're able to get turnovers, obviously that's the huge thing that Chicago relies on. Even that's what kept them in the game against the Lions in Week 18. It's not a great look to lose that game, but the Lions are a good team. Like they probably should be in the playoffs instead of the Panthers. So not necessarily the worst thing that could happen. But I think Chicago gets a playoff win in their first year with Ben Johnson, but I don't think that they are prepared for the Rams in the following week because obviously the Rams are going to beat the Panthers. Even though the Panthers beat them in the regular season, I just think once again, playoffs is a whole different beast. You got Stafford, Puka, all them in the playoffs.
Records don't matter anymore. Your record in this season doesn't matter.
Everyone's
0-0.
0. Exactly.
You gotta go 1-0 every week.
And then the Niners just look like a more complete team. A more like you could say all the health stuff with the defensive side of the ball, but still, I just feel that offensively they have more firepower, and even defensively, I don't trust Philadelphia as much as I do with San Fran, even though like Philly had who did they beat in week 17? Like, oh, they beat who the hell did they beat?
13-12. Oh no, Bill lost the Bills 13-12.
No, they beat the Bills.
They beat the Bills 13-12? Okay, I wasn't sure which one it was.
Oh, wait, I'm tripping.
Because
I don't know.
They won like a grinded out game by like a point against the Bills because they missed the 2-point conversion. That's what it was.
Wait, who are we talking about?
The Eagles. But they beat.
Yeah, the Eagles beat the Bills. Yeah,
yeah,
that wasn't too long ago. I remember that.
There was a different team that they beat that was like kind of a scrub team that was just like, all right, that's an easy one to get out of the way to kind of help them sort of get some confidence back before the playoffs. It might have been like the Raiders. Was it the Raiders or something?
Well, the Raiders and then the Commanders, and then they beat the Bills. But then they lost to Washington this past week.
Right.
But that was because all their starters were gone.
Yeah, exactly. So they lock up the 3 seed with that. But yeah, you get some wins that make you feel better towards the end of the season, but I still think they're not as good as their record would show. So I just don't think that they're prepared for San Fran. And then Seattle, I was having a tough time picking between Seattle and LA going to the Super Bowl. I think Seattle is gonna have to beat both of their division rivals to make it to the Super Bowl. I just feel like that's going to be their path. And I don't think that they can do it. I think the game against LA in the regular season, they lucked out. And I don't think that I don't think they're going to have that luck this time.
The 2-point conversion off the helmet or touching off the helmet is kind of luck. So I will agree with that. Yeah.
Exactly. Like that.
Forgot that happened.
Just like, I don't know. I don't think that LA is going to collapse like that in a playoff moment. I would hope not. But and then I have the Texans finally falling to LA in the Super Bowl because the only thing they did play LA in the regular season and they lost 14-9. It was like stupid game, and like I think it was week 1.
Okay.
So a long time ago, but still, I feel like the same sort of deal stands. I feel like LA is gonna have too much offense to keep up with those Texans there.
Yep.
So that is my full prediction. Now let's go, and I promise you that the screen is changing. only one box changed.
Only one box changes
when we go to Evan's bracket.
Boys.
So I can't even try and like filibuster what Ryan on this bracket.
Yeah, I guess I can.
Ryan already said it. Ryan said
everything.
The one thing I will say though is that I also had a tough time with the Rams and Seahawks because just 2 good defenses, 2 good offenses. What else? Something's got to give. Honestly, if you gave me a coin toss, it depends on if we're recording this on Tuesday, we're recording this on Wednesday. I bet you that changes.
Yeah,
honestly, I bet
I
like, oh, you know
understand
what?
that.
I'm feeling the Seahawks today. Oh, I'm feeling the Rams today.
Right.
Whatever it may be. Hey,
Right.
the wind blew this way today. I'm taking the Rams. Whatever. But I think on the other side of the AFC, Texans, Broncos, I think the Broncos are the obvious pick there. Nothing against you, Ryan. I just think that the
Mhm.
Broncos are a little bit, I think, better on offense. I
Hmm.
think I was watching something today, and Texans do well against not giving up the ball, but when they do, it ain't good. And again,
Yeah.
Broncos are good at they have the best defense possibly in the league. If you want to argue Seattle, whatever. Broncos have one of the best defenses in the league, and they're gonna get turnovers. You hope,
Mm.
as a Broncos fan. But since picking the Broncos, I'm hoping for that as well. And I I see Broncos Rams in the championship. And again, a good defense against a great defense, a better offense against the Rams better offense against the Broncos good offense. Again, I'll take LA, but I'm not 100% set on that one.
Hmm.
But again, I like LA's offense. I think they're a much better offense than the Broncos. They have a more solid defense. I feel like you've seen the Broncos kind of wither at times on their defense as well. Like that game against the Jaguars, you talk about that they have the best defense. I know I'm going back on what I just said, but still, um,
Mm. They have
sometimes
some weaknesses.
right, but sometimes the bright lights, either you got to show up or you're not going to show up at all. It's I feel like that happens sometimes. It's either you show up and you play your ass off and you have this phenomenal game, or it's below your standard and you're like, well, shit. If we just played better, we would have had a chance.
Hmm.
I could see that Super Bowl, hopefully, being a very close game, very close because the defenses keep it low scoring. I I
Yeah.
would
I
even
I
I
just
would
hope
even
it's not
want to
like a
say, good.
I just hope it's not like a Pats Rams like
See,
2019 like replay.
that's exactly what I would want. And hear me out on this. I think it's one of the best Super Bowls we've seen in a long time. And here's why. I know you guys probably don't. You're like, what the fuck is this guy talking about?
Pats Rams. That was terrible. It was
Hear
like
me out.
13-7 or
No,
There it
something.
was
but what
13-3, but yeah.
13 to 3. But what were you waiting for the whole game? The big play. They were waiting for that one defining moment of the Super Bowl. Edge of your seat. Personally, as a Pats fan, edge of my seat,
Mm.
waiting. Tony, I bet you
Correct.
agree.
And
You
it
were waiting
happened
for
if
that big
I
moment. And it happened.
remember
Yeah, it was the Gronk catch out of the sideline.
right.
But you were waiting
How
for one big moment. And there were so many key defensive stops in that game that were also big moments that get forgotten about. The Stephon Gilmore block, uh, deflected pass, the Jason McCourty deflected pass in the back of the end zone on Brandon Cooks. Like there were so many other big moments in that game that get completely forgotten about, and it was such a great defensive Super Bowl.
Mm. This guy loves
yeah,
defense.
I would kill to maybe not kill, but like I would love to get my coaching degree or coaching certificate in coaching high school defense in football.
Yeah.
I would love it. Oh my god.
Yeah. Because it's
yeah,
hard,
I
man.
think you're insane, Evan.
I have
I
said that since like days after the Super Bowl, after it all like calmed down, and I was like, that's one of the best. I That's probably one of my favorite ones to watch, honestly.
Hmm.
I thought I loved defenses, dude, and I'm just like, but the 2019 game
Mhm.
that was a defensive game, yes, but that was, in my opinion, that was just an awful game.
That's
I
my
know
second.
you talked about defining moments, but
Mhm.
I feel like if you want to look at a good defensive game with a more defining moments, it would be like the 2014 like Seattle Patriots game. Like
Mhm.
that
No,
was a great defensive
I
game.
agree, but that was also good on offense and good on defense all game. It was just the defenses played at an all time high in both the Rams and Pats Super Bowl in 2019 that I'm remembering
Mhm.
at least. But again, like, if you want to talk about another great defensive game, talk about Seattle and Denver from
2013, the year
2013.
before.
Yeah,
Yeah.
2013.
Seattle and Denver.
But that was like a blowout, though. That was
was
like
a blowout.
45 to 8.
A
But again,
masterclass
like,
by the Denver
but the
defense.
The Seattle defense, you mean?
Seattle defense.
Seattle blew them out by like 30
I'm
30
sorry.
plus points.
I'm thinking
it
of
was like
I'm thinking of Carolina,
Carolina.
but that wasn't even
That
that was not as
that-
much of a blowout.
that's
But
a
it
good
was-
that's a really good point though, Ryan, because that was
Yeah.
a great defensive game.
Yeah,
That was a great defensive
Miller.
Super Bowl.
Yeah.
See,
Von
I like that game
But here's-
more than the Pats Rams one.
But here's my thing: it was defensive on one side. Like,
Yeah.
the Carolina, like the Panthers' defense was good. Don't get me wrong, but like the Rams
Yeah.
Pats one was it was a chess match. It was trying to figure out who would break first. I think that's why I liked it so much. Is because you were like, when is this going to happen? When, and then you had the big moment on defense.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think I see what you're saying as someone who loves ball, just
Mhm.
like you said, the chess match of it.
Mhm.
I feel like still a more entertaining Super Bowl is like Pats Falcons, like 28-3, that
Correct.
comeback,
Yep.
and you have defensive moments in there too, but like you also have Julio Jones catch on the sideline.
Oh,
you
that
have,
catch.
you have Edelman's
That was
catch.
insane.
And then you have the sack to take him out of field goal range.
Mhm.
The first Super Bowl to go to overtime. The James White touchdown, like, oh, crazy.
That's like a once in every like 15-year Super Bowl game.
That was the most
Like,
insane.
we will be blessed if we get
I
something
will
like
never
that this year.
forget watching that game with Ryan at his house.
Yes.
And Ryan talking all this shit all game until the third quarter started. I looked at Ryan. I looked at Ryan in front of his parents. We're both in high school, and I said, "Ryan, keep your words soft and sweet. You might have to eat them later." Sure enough,
I did eat my
did?
word.
and
Absolutely.
again, that
I was
one's very
pissed.
entertaining as well. I agree. Like there's so many. Like if you're like, hey, you have to pick your top 4 Super Bowls to watch ever.
Mhm.
Ever. Like that'd be a very. I don't think I could go all Patriots. I don't think I could do it.
I was gonna say, well, that one, especially being a Pats fan, is
Mhm.
super entertaining.
Oh my
yeah.
god, yeah.
Yeah.
Like there might be other ones that are better to watch. Like, I mean,
Mhm.
just think of like
Like, I
Chiefs
know-
Eagles. If you
Yeah.
just love offense, I mean,
Mhm.
that was just a bonkers scoring frenzy. It's
Mhm.
the first
Mhm.
Chiefs Eagles, I should say,
Yes.
not
But,
last
like,
year.
But like Ryan, as a Pats fan, you're taking the 21-17 against the once undefeated New England Patriots, the 18-1 team. Like,
You're saying
taking that
as
Super
a
Bowl.
Giants fan, yes.
Oh yeah, you
yeah.
would. Oh my
Yeah.
god, yeah. That's not even a question.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Helmet catch
Yeah.
game. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
You
Yes.
probably even take the second one too, the one after that.
Yeah, both of them.
You
Yeah.
take both.
Yeah. I'd even take the I think the second Super Bowl that they won
With
the-
Lawrence Taylor and
Yeah, well,
Belichick.
Lawrence Taylor, but against the Bills, Otis Anderson was the MVP, and they missed the field goal at the end, wide
Yep.
right.
Wide
And that
right.
was the Bills, the first of 4 Super Bowls that the Bills lost.
Yeah, that was 89-90.
No, it was 80,
was-
86 or 85.
86?
No, I'm sorry. Yeah. No, you're right. It was 89.
No, because their
Because the
first
first
one
one was 86.
86.
Yeah.
Because
And
the
then it
85
was
Bears,
90.
because the Patriots made it the Super Bowl, and they're like, we made the Super Bowl against the 85 Bears.
Yeah. It just got throttled.
I believe they got dog walked.
Yeah.
Like, it
Oh,
was bad.
100%. Everybody did.
But
That
yeah,
team
I
was
mean,
insane.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, no,
well, let's give Tony a chance to go over his
Yeah.
bracket because it's
Sorry, Tony.
very different. I mean, look at the
Holy
look at the changes
shit.
here.
Oh
We have
man.
some same, but
Oh god.
wow, many things that are different.
All right,
Well,
Tony.
ladies and gentlemen, there's
least we
so
didn't pick
many
the
differences, but damn. No. Where do I begin? Okay. Well, first, I think the wild card weekend, I think the closest matchups are going to be the Bills Jags and then the Packers Bears.
Mhm.
Especially Bills Jags. Like, game could go either way, like 50-50. I literally have no idea.
Mhm.
I chose to go with Jacksonville because from what I've seen in the last month, their offense, and I can't even stress this enough, looks unstoppable. They
Mhm.
do everything right, and Buffalo's defense is not very good. I know it's Josh Allen, but on the other side, you also have Liam Cohen, who has completely
Mhm.
redefined and transformed that whole
Yep.
team. So it's
Yep.
really like 50-50. And honestly, Josh Allen hasn't shown me that he can get it done in the playoffs. So
Mhm.
I'm not putting my eggs in all in basket and feeling that bad.
I believe the Jaguars are also 6-2 at home this season,
Yeah,
if
makes
that matters at
sense.
all.
Wow.
So again, having a very good home record going into the playoffs and saying, okay, when we play at home, we usually win. Sorry to take your thunder here, Tony. Just
No, I love that you said that because that's a great point.
because
Because
again,
home
it's
advantage really does make a
mhm.
difference.
in the regular season, home field advantage plays a part. In the playoffs, it's a different breed. There's just something different about playing at home.
Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
no, absolutely. And that is a good point to bring me to my next part of the bracket. Is I think you guys are fucking insane, insane for thinking Houston is gonna go away at Pittsburgh, win that game, go away to New England, win that game, and then especially you, Ryan, go into Denver and win that game.
I
Like that
actually
is
didn't even think about
insane.
that.
And that's why I had them losing at Mile High because
Yeah,
Denver is a
that's such
very
a good
hard
point.
place to play. Imagine playing in a cold stadium
Insanely hard.
in the winter or a high elevation stadium in the winter. It's hard to breathe already in the cold. Now, ready? You're 5,000 feet in the air, Mile High, and now you can't breathe.
Yeah. No,
And especially when
literally.
Texas is like at water, is like at sea level, going at that huge elevation change is gonna be a huge, huge difference.
Hmm.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
forgot about
literally a mile in the fucking air. That's why they
Yeah,
call it Mile High.
yeah.
um, yeah, I mean, that's a little better. You have them losing to Denver, but honestly, I don't even see them getting that far. Like, I know their defense is great, but it's fucking CJ Stroud. Like that offense is fucking terrible. And when I was watching them against Los Angeles a couple weeks ago, they had two plays, and I was like, oh, they finally fixed their offense, and then they did absolutely nothing the rest of the game and only
Mhm.
scored about like 17 points. And I feel like I don't know. I just feel like CJ Stroud's not. He's not good enough. He's not good enough to elevate that offense, especially the offensive line, to warrant them to get even to the conference championships.
Didn't they just drop 40 on Indy?
No, there's no way they dropped 40 like
38.
that.
They had 38. One of
When?
the last touchdown was a scoop and score on the fumble Rooski type play or fumble whatever you call it. Is that what it's called?
I think what's crazy is that in that game, the Colts ran back-to-back fake punts, I believe.
Yeah, dude, that was bonkers. I mean, because they were trying to get them to, or they were catching them with 12 men on the field, so it was like just that's the personnel you have
Hmm.
out, and you
Yeah.
just run it again. But yeah, no,
Real
it
quick.
was 38-30, I believe.
They only had two offensive touchdowns that game.
Oh,
Wow.
CJ Stroud threw for 160 yards, one touchdown, and then he ran one in.
how'd
And I
they
don't
how'd they drop 30?
must have
It
been
was all
defense,
field
bro.
goals. It was all field goals. They had one
Field
defense.
goals
They
and
had,
defense. I don't know.
huh?
Well,
Real quick,
let's see the kicker stats.
since
Yeah.
we all picked the Patriots to beat the Chargers, Ryan, what is one reason why you picked the Pats over the Chargers?
The defense and the Chargers' terrible offensive line.
Okay,
Um,
Tony. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't know you more, Ryan. My bad.
No, I mean just watching the Pats
I
play in
said one reason,
person.
not two. Jeez.
Wait,
Try to
say
have some insight here.
Yeah, no, you're good. I
Just
said
the
what was
swarming.
it?
we all picked the Pats over the Chargers.
Oh
We
yeah, I
all
think
picked the Pats
that's
over the Chargers.
Yeah,
No,
I think that's
I
an
agree.
easy
That's a
What's one
no-brainer.
reason why you picked the Pats over the Chargers? 'Cause I feel like
offensive line.
I'm the same way. Offensive
Yeah.
line, and I think the special teams having Marcus Jones on the special teams is a weapon in itself.
Mm,
Right.
Ryan,
And
Ryan saw
again, it's the fact that
yeah.
LA, Los Angeles is having to travel all the way across the country and play in New England, and they're going to have to come out and win.
Mhm. Also,
And it's gonna be cold, and they play.
It's
the
gonna be
Chargers
cold,
play
yeah.
indoors.
also Herbert still has that left hand issue.
Yep, that's another very good point.
And he's never won a playoff
Also-
game.
Correct. Another fun fact: I might be going to the game.
Really?
I might go. Yeah.
Hell
I'm
yeah!
like
Oh, good shit, dude.
minute.
You should
dude, I
should
am-
go.
I found tickets.
Yeah, you should.
for at a decent price. Kind of
Yeah.
like where we all sat. Yeah.
Up in the
Under-
nosebleeds.
Under $200 for tickets.
That's not bad for a playoff
yeah.
game. Not bad at all. Rock
thing
on.
is, I have to take the night off of work. That's the one tough part.
Yeah, yeah,
But I might just do it because I earned it.
yeah. You did. Yeah, you've been.
But if you
busting
guys,
that.
you guys want to join?
I'm there.
How much were the tickets, if you don't mind me asking?
Tony, we'll talk after.
Okay, we
We'll
shall.
let you go in your bracket.
I-
Sorry,
I-
I don't want to.
I don't know though. Maybe I'll say maybe for on air. Maybe
All good.
we'll see.
All
It's
good,
just
man.
because I don't know if I want to miss. It sucks that's a Sunday night because I don't want to miss
Mm-hmm.
the.
If it was the
early
Saturday
games.
4:30 game, I'm there.
Oh
If
yeah,
there's
yeah,
I would spend whatever amount. I'm there.
yeah.
I'd cancel the dinner date with the girlfriend. I'd be like, I'm going to the game. Sorry.
Nice.
Cancel the reservation
All
for
right.
Michael Jordan Steakhouse. I'm going to the game. You're coming with me.
You just see a shoe fly into the frame. What'd you say? All right, Tony, you want to go ahead with the rest of your predictions?
Sorry, Tony.
here?
Yeah.
Well
No worries. Real quick. By the way, Kaimi Fairbairn for Houston scored 20 points, so it was all kicking.
Wow.
So do not let the 38
That's
to 30 schools
insane.
fool you. Yeah, don't
That's
let that
insane.
fool you. Their offense is trash.
Well,
But,
hey, it's 20 points is 20 points.
Yeah. Yes. I know, but still, fucking, you know what I mean.
No, I got you. You're gonna need touchdowns in the playoffs.
Correct. And you're going to need your quarterback to throw for more than 200 yards and pretty much run the ball and do whatever. But yeah, as we get to the AFC Championship game, this is where the main criticism probably comes in from just about everybody, I would say. I have New England going into Denver and winning. Even though we just talked about how hard it is to win in Denver, and that's something that Tom Brady never did when he was on the Patriots. He never went into Denver and won a playoff game. So, really, I just have him. I have him winning the whole thing because I've said it from the beginning of the year. I said, "Pats, give me Pats Super Bowl, baby, 2025." I put-
Hey, good on you for
Ride.
standing by that, Tony. Good on you for standing by that.
Right? Exactly. I got to stand by it, bro. It's my team.
You have to.
Like they have a legitimate shot. Like
Mhm.
I got to. I just have to. And I got $20 on them to win the Super Bowl. If they win it, since I placed it in July, I win like $1,000. So
Well, hey, Tony, I'll say this. At least you picked a cold weather team to go to a cold weather stadium and
Mhm.
possibly beat the Broncos. Unlike Ryan
Correct.
here chose the damn Texans.
and you want to know what else is more important?
What's that?
The quarterback. The most important position in sports. The Patriots have the second best quarterback. Second or third, maybe.
Okay.
It's Josh Allen, Stafford, and then Drake May. That's
Of
it.
the playoffs? Are you saying of the playoffs?
And in the playoffs, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
And honestly, you can make an argument that Drake May is literally at the same level as those other two guys, the way he's played this year.
Sure.
So it's like, am I going to
disagree
take Bo Nix or Drake May? I'm more inclined to take Drake May.
I disagree with your take that Drake May is a top 3 quarterback or top 5 quarterback. Personally, I disagree.
In the playoffs?
Great. In the league.
Oh no, I'm not saying in the league.
Okay.
I said in the playoffs.
Okay.
I mean,
Sure. Sorry. I think he needs
But-
more than just one really good year to show that he's top 5
I agree.
in the league.
I agree.
Go on. Sorry.
If we're talking
I'll shut
about
up.
this year alone, I would say yeah, he was top 3. But like
Oh, yeah.
all it's like all time lists, like
Mm-hmm.
no, he's not there yet. Because you're right, he only had this year, really.
Mm-hmm.
Do I think he's gonna get better? Yeah. I mean,
I hope so.
the signs look pretty good, but you don't know
What's
for
the,
sure.
The Kodak Black thing. He's in the ski mask. He goes, I hope so.
I hope so. You think she's the one? I hope so.
Go on, Tony. I'm sorry. I keep talking over you. I'm sorry, man.
No, you're good.
You know
You're
what?
good. All right. So yeah, I'll go over the NFC real quick, and then I'll explain why I have the Pats over the Seahawks. So NFC side, the second closest matchup after the Bills and Jags is the Bears and Packers, in my opinion. That game split in the season. They're both 1-1 against each other. I know the Packers are banged up. And like I said, I could see it going either way. But if you asked me on like Friday, maybe I pick the Bears. I don't know. But right now I have the Packers. Only because I feel like the Bears' success that they've maintained all season will not be sustainable in the playoffs. And even that game against Green Bay that they won, that was on a last second kind of thing, I believe, and that was after they had to get the onside kick and all that, and for them to even come out and win that game. And I know Green Bay was a little healthier at the time, but they are getting a couple of pieces back for the playoffs, and they rested their players this past week, including Jordan Love. So I don't think it's a gimme. By all means, I don't think it's a gimme. Like I said, that game could go either way. Carolina, Rams, obviously Rams. Fuck Carolina, they suck. Or they're not. Yeah, they fucking suck. That's all I'll say about that one. Eagles, 49ers. I feel like the 49ers Seahawks game told us a lot about what is going to happen in the playoffs. I forget which one of you said it, but I disagree. I think that the 49ers defense is fucking horrendous. Especially now that D Winters is out. And they lost somebody else. I forget his name. They lost D Winters and someone else. And even before those guys, they were already banged up. So it's like they keep getting thinner and thinner. And I was originally, before this week, I had San Fran over Seattle. And I fell so victim to that, because before that I saw San Fran's offense was scoring 30 to 40 points, and Purdy looked unstoppable. But then he played Seattle, and he could not do absolute shit.
Yeah.
So, who's their first round against? The Philadelphia Eagles, who honestly, roster-wise, on the defensive side of the ball, might be the best defense, even though they're not number one, as opposed to like Houston, Denver, and Seattle. But they're fucking up there.
Quinyon Mitchell has been out of his mind this year, I believe. He's been playing really well this year.
There are a bunch of guys on that defense that have been playing out of their minds this year. All the problems that Philly has are on offense, and I just feel like that's a bad matchup for San Francisco, because your offense will not score 40 points against this Philadelphia Eagles team. And they are experienced as well and playing at home.
That's why I picked San Fran. I was like, that's the Eagles' offense, if they don't play well, or if they get kind of shut down by the San Francisco defense, I think they're going to go score for score, and then whoever has ball last wins that game. Or it's a blowout and the Niners win. I personally, I see a very slim chance the Eagles win that game.
But this is the thing though, is that
Mm-hmm.
Philly's offense, you're right, is bad, has been bad all year, but so is San Fran's defense. Like they can't pressure the quarterback. Like they might be, out of all the teams in the playoffs, they are definitely the worst team at pressuring the quarterback. And I just don't see how that is enough to stop Philly. I mean, I know they have their problems, but I don't know. It's that's another close one, but yeah, I have Philly over them as of now.
Okay.
Well, but you think Philly's going to beat LA as well?
Yeah, I know this is where
Again, like that.
this is where the criticism comes in. I know. But fellas, I don't know. I have this gut feeling that it's Philly at home is another tough place to play. And if you ask most people right now, they would probably say a majority of them would have the Rams going to the Super Bowl. Like you would agree on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like that seems to be a big consensus, is that the Rams are the best team.
That's what I chose.
Mm-hmm.
I believe.
Right. So then why is LA the 5 seed? Why has LA lost against the Panthers in the regular season and gone 4-2 against common opponents, as opposed to the Patriots going 6-0?
Okay.
I don't know. I mean, I feel like we keep saying that LA is the best team, and then throughout the season we see these random games where they are shit. I don't know where it's from. I don't know. But that has been this year. Like this year has been so unpredictable. Mm-hmm. So I feel like the playoffs are only going to mirror that. Like I don't see the Rams running the table. I really don't.
Okay.
So I have Philly and Seattle in the conference game, and I just think that at that point, that's when Philly's luck runs out. It is very hard to make back-to-back Super Bowls. So, and they're going into Seattle. So I think Seattle wins that game. And plus, out of all these teams, I think Seattle is the most complete team. I will say the only way in the NFC that Seattle does not make the Super Bowl is if they face the Rams. I feel like the Rams are the only team that... Yeah. I feel like the Rams are the only team that is capable of beating Seattle.
Wow.
Because they're that good of a team. They do, honestly, they do just about everything right. They run the ball really well. They're very efficient on defense. Really, the only questionable thing is Sam Darnold. I just don't think he can get it done.
Yep.
Good. You first.
So real quick, I was just gonna say, the only reason why I don't have Seattle winning the Super Bowl is because, I don't know. I don't know, man. When I think of Super Bowl winning quarterbacks, I just feel like Sam Darnold being on that list. I don't know. Just yeah. And plus, I'm a fucking diehard Pats fan, so.
Yeah, I did find myself trying to get over that hurdle too of like, can Sam Darnold win a Super Bowl? And that's why I part of why I didn't go with Seattle. Like, yeah, that feels like the big question mark. And then like, will they be able to run the ball consistently? Because that's when they play really well, is when they run the ball well. But there have been times where they don't. And when it's like all on Sam Darnold's shoulders, that's when I feel like things can get rough. And I feel like LA has a good chance of making that happen for Seattle. I think if they play Green Bay, there's no way Seattle doesn't win.
Yeah, they should win the game.
Oh yeah. Though I don't even think that will be a toss up, honestly.
Like, there's no way that they can play Chicago in the divisional, at least.
No way.
Yeah.
They could play Carolina if they win, but obviously I don't think Carolina's going to make it even that far.
Yeah.
So yeah, I think I would agree that I feel like LA is the team that Seattle's the team to beat, and then LA is number 2 really in my eyes. So yeah, I would agree with that.
And also,
so
Oh,
we
my bad,
all
my bad.
we all want
say-
to talk. We should do it again.
Go ahead, Tony. Go ahead.
all right, real quick. I just want to say I think momentum going into the playoffs is like huge too.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't think that the Rams have as much momentum as some of these other teams do right now.
Okay.
I'd say so, yeah. Also, what I was going to say is this season has been so unpredictable.
Yeah,
There
Tony
has
said that.
been a new team that has been the best team in the league
Almost every week.
every week or two. So everyone's like, at one point it's the Colts, and then it's Denver, but then they kind of like they are painted as like fraudulent, and then it's like, okay, then it's the Bears are the 1 seed for 1 week, and then it's like, oh, now it's the Eagles, and then the Rams are like, everyone's like, oh, the Rams are the best team in the
Rams.
league, and now it's Seattle, right?
Yeah.
So then everyone's picking Seattle, and I just have this
See-
feeling that Seattle right now is the best team, which means that next week they're not going to be. So I feel that's I like the momentum thing I get, but at the same time, just the way that the season has gone makes me feel like Seattle already had their moment. And now it's time for, someone new to step up.
So, like,
But
with
see,
Seattle,
I
sometimes you have, like-
disagree because I feel like most people are still putting the Rams over Seattle for some reason.
Really?
Like everywhere I'm looking on, yeah, like almost everywhere I'm looking online is just people talking about how good LA is and how they're going to be in the Super Bowl, and it's like, I don't know. I mean,
So,
I've
like,
seen
if you're-
people pick Seattle too, but not as much. All right, sorry, Evan.
No, you're fine. You're fine. This is, again, it's your bracket. You're good. Don't worry. I've been jumping over you this whole time, so I'm gonna agree with Ryan on this real quick. I'm gonna go back to the run game, the whole run game thing. As someone who had Kenneth Walker in fantasy, I hated it because it was, he'll put up 20, next week 4, next week 2, 35, and then it was 35 the next week. It made no sense. Like their run game
Yeah,
is
but
so
was that because
inconsistent.
of Charbonnet though, or was that just because their run game was, as a
my
general, was
next thing.
bad?
I think it's a little bit of both. I'm not the biggest fan of their run game, but also when they pass the ball, goddamn, they can throw the rock. They can throw the pigskin.
Yeah.
Sorry, like they know how to work the passing game, almost work the passing game to set up for the run, not set up the run, not run the ball to set up the passing game.
Right.
And if that's a strength they have, that's awesome because it flips it on its head that everyone always preaches about is run set up the pass instead of pass set up the run. If you can do it the other way and be really good at it, which the Seahawks have done, that's always a plus. If you're able to do things different and make them think more, it's always good. And then, what was the next thing I was going to say? I can't remember. I'm sorry.
Good.
Continue.
So Seattle I know that they run the ball in the red zone more than any other team.
Mhm.
And it's like 60-something% of the time in the red zone they're running the ball.
That makes sense.
I don't know if that is true, on the rest of the field, if they just run the ball more than any other team. But that seems to be like they want to hang their hat on the run game, but you've obviously seen so many explosive passes from them this season.
I will say they have slowed down in the past month, like a passing game, explosive wise, yeah. But if that's something they can regain in the playoffs, that's makes them even more scary.
Yeah, so Seattle is third most rate of running the football at 49.9%.
Wow. Okay, never mind. I'm
Makes
wrong,
sense.
I thought it was the other way around based off what I've seen from Kenneth Walker and Charbonnet.
Technically, it's that makes it basically an even split. Technically, they pass
Wow.
slightly more, but I know for a fact that when they get in the red zone, that number jumps up quite a bit when it comes to running, because I'm always looking for that JSN fade in the end zone.
Never
and I
happens.
never got it. There were a couple short touchdowns they got, but
Yeah.
as opposed to the Rams that always are throwing fades in the end zone because they got two Randy Mosses on their team.
Yeah.
But go ahead, you were gonna say something.
Did I forget what it was again? I think I did.
Yeah. Lost it.
Yeah,
no, you were saying how great Drake May was and how he's gonna be like the dominant and MVP NFL player for the next 20 years.
Yeah, I can see it.
The next 5 MVPs.
Oh goodness.
Something I will say also about this playoffs. Tony had mentioned how important the quarterback is to these teams. So this is the first time since let's see if I can get this stat out of my brain.
Oh, I know what you're about to say.
First time since 2018 that the winner of the AFC will not be the Chiefs or the Bengals, being because it's been the Chiefs every time, and then it was like the Bengals one time since 2018, I believe. So the first time that Mahomes is not there, obviously
Burrow's
Brady's not there. Burrow, you're missing Lamar. But on the NFC side, you're missing all the normal players like you. So I guess you have Hurts,
you have Aaron Rodgers,
Stafford. You have Hurts, Stafford, and Rodgers are the only quarterbacks that are in the playoffs that have a Super Bowl ring. So the odds.
Okay.
The odds that the Super Bowl champion will be a first-time Super Bowl champion quarterback are
very, very high.
It's more likely than not that we're going to have a brand new champion. So I was thinking, I'm like, it could be Drake May's first ring. It could be Sam Darnold's first ring. It could be, Bo Nix's first ring, Trevor Lawrence, all these guys. Like, it's going to be big. It's going to be big for people trying to make cases for Hall of Fame later down the line and all this stuff. It could be Bryce Young's first ring, I mean, hey, who knows? Who knows?
I will say this now. If Bryce Young ever in his career wins a Super Bowl ring, even if it's 15 years down the line, you guys can find me, whatever, I will fucking jump off a bridge. Like, I will jump off a bridge.
With a parachute.
Like, that is, yes, sure, with a parachute. In freezing water. I'll do it in October or something.
What if he's a backup? Does that count?
No, he has to start.
You bitch. You know what? If you really meant it, you'd say if he was a backup, that counts too.
Okay, yeah, sure, fuck it. If he's a backup, fine.
What if he wins MVP? Then you have to do a backflip.
Off the bridge.
Then you have to do a gainer.
Dude,
you just have to have a little
not
more.
Gonna happen. That's not gonna fucking happen.
Well,
I would literally cut my balls off and sell them to you. Okay.
All right.
If he wins MVP,
pretty penny right there. It's a high price. Valuable.
All right. Well,
yes.
What the fuck is this episode going? Jesus.
Well, speaking of punishments, for this NFL playoff bracket competition we got going on, I'm going to reset this just so we're not on someone's thing. This is where we're actually at right now. Okay. So for all of our predictions here, for every game that we get right, in the wild card weekend, every game that we predict correct, we'll each get 1 point. In the divisional, we will get 2, conference 3, and then Super Bowl, if we predict the winner of the Super Bowl correctly, we get 5 points. The person with the most points, the person with the least points at the end will have to do one of 2 punishments, and it will be decided by, we'll sort of call it by ear. So it'll be either a beer mile being you go on a track and you have to chug a beer
Every lap.
every lap, which a mile is
Mhm.
4 laps. So you have to basically have 4 beers and run a mile. Or the other option is what do you call it, Evan? The bowling
So
alley challenge.
it's a you have to score a perfect game, but every beer you drink is like 10 points. Or we can come up with a if we're I'm decent at bowling. I don't know how you guys are. I'm pretty good.
Uh,
I've had a few 200 games in my career. So like I think I would do it. I don't want to say fast, but um but like we can come to agreement on like what how many points every beer would be, or like hey, if you get like a hot dog's 5 points, beer's 10, whatever.
Gotcha. So basically, consuming alcohol is going to add points to your score, and then the
Yes.
goal is to bowl a perfect game.
Yes.
But obviously, you're adding the points of the alcohol or glizzies that you consume.
And we also could do it by game, so it's not like accumulative scoring. So you have to play well and also keep drinking.
Oh, like your score only goes to
So like
that round.
say I have 2 beers and say I have 3 beers in one game, right? I have to bowl a 270 to win to
Yes.
to be done. But
Yeah.
next game, if I only have 2 beers and I bowl a 270, I'm still 10 points short.
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It resets every game.
Okay. I wasn't
Yes.
sure how we wanted to keep it as, hey, you get it for 3 games and then it resets.
I mean, I'm pretty sure my highest score ever in bowling is like 140,
Oh,
which means I have to drink 16 beers
Yeah.
to make it in the course of one game.
Yeah, that's
only
why when you were describing it, Evan, I was like, "There's no way I'm gonna be able to do this." I don't think
Yeah.
I haven't bowled in like 2 years. I don't know how good I am.
it's been a while since I bowled as well.
Well, don't lose.
Yeah,
You know what?
don't lose.
You know what? What if I just lose on purpose? I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that.
Well, if you lose on purpose, pretty sure I'm losing too.
Yeah, right. Oh God. What
So
if that's what it comes down to? Super Bowl winner.
It will.
That'd be
it
awesome.
basically will. If
It pretty much will, yeah.
well,
Unless Tony just cleans house, then
because yeah, well, if Tony gets everything right, basically I'm trying to think of how this could possibly shake out, because me and you are so similar except for the Super Bowl. We're basically guaranteed to have the same amount of points.
Mhm.
Unless one of our teams makes it and wins. And
if the Texans lose week 1 or the first wild card weekend, you're toast.
Yeah, you guys are fucked.
I still have a chance.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I
Right,
see what you're saying.
yes.
Right.
yes.
Yeah, you're fucked, Ryan.
Or
You
even
better
if-
hope
even if-
Pittsburgh wins.
Yeah, I mean,
Or
even
you
if
better
they
hope
lose in the
Houston wins.
divisional.
I mean,
But even then, if the Texans lose at any point along the way, if the Broncos lose as well, we both lose out on the same, like we're gonna end up with the same score.
Mhm.
If the
Right.
Broncos lose before the Super Bowl, or if either
So
one of
this-
those teams loses before the Super
So
Bowl,
this is Tony's to win right now. Because
basically.
so real quick, let's just be honest here. I did not look at any of your guys' brackets before I made
No,
mine.
I had
I
no
wanted to
idea.
be completely unbiased and look at, okay, which one do I think is going to win? Look at stats, look at numbers, all that kind of thing. So I'm gonna put that out there before they think that we're getting a little bit too off the rails here.
Yeah. So, but there are a couple that Tony has the same. LA and Houston in the wild card weekend are the same. He still agrees with us on that.
Mhm.
But we both have those teams winning the next week. Although it would be against a different
Yes.
opponent than what
Yes.
Tony thinks.
Mhm.
So also,
It's gonna be a tight race.
yeah,
It's like,
this
like a
this
team or
is
two
this is going to
drops
be
out.
interesting.
I think it'll be
it
fun.
is gonna
This will
be
good.
interesting. Yeah,
This will be good.
this is yeah.
We will see.
Yeah,
how
no,
it
this is
shakes out.
fucking awesome. Honestly.
I love it.
All right. Well, so then I guess if it's a tie for last place, then we both have to do it.
Go based off who got the most right in wild card weekend. And if that's a tie, rock, paper, scissors. Or
It's
flip a coin.
gonna be. Well, I mean it would be a tie at that point. Just
What do you
I'm literally basing it off of me and you because
Because you guys have all the wild card the same,
we
right?
will get the same right in
Oh
wild card
shit,
weekend.
we do have the same
Well,
wild card.
maybe it can come down to
what we'll do? Go ahead.
so by the Super Bowl we'll know basically.
Mhm.
So then if
That's
we're
true.
tied going into the Super Bowl, obviously if the Broncos are in it or the Texans are in it, then we'll know. But if neither one of those teams is in it going into the Super Bowl, we should both just pick based on what the actual Super Bowl is at that point, and that will be the tiebreaker. Or we do a point prediction.
I was thinking point prediction, either like an
Yeah,
over under
and
or like a total point prediction. You
right.
could say, hey, I think it'll be if the line is say 46.5 total. You know, I feel like it's pretty common. We could go,
Mhm.
okay, I think it's gonna be over, and if you want to take the under, take the under.
Yeah.
We can do it that way as well.
Yes. I think that's a good tiebreaker. But we'll see. We might not even need it because maybe we get everything right, meaning Tony's wrong. And then we tie
and
for
then Tony-
first.
Yeah, and then
So it's basically the two of us.
It's
Yeah.
I was gonna say it's either I'm gonna lose by like a shit ton, or it's gonna be like
or
almost
Tony's
a
gonna
tie between you
smoke
two.
us. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Because even if it comes down to the Super Bowl to break our tie, Evan, at that point, like basically say we get everything right. And then the only way to break the tie between us would be the Super Bowl. Who's going to the Super
picked
Bowl?
the Rams.
I'm saying just on the AFC. If we get to conference championship weekend and we had picked and we picked everything right, then basically the way to break the tie between me and you is that Texans Broncos game. But at that point, we already know that Tony lost.
Right.
Yes, correct. Yes.
Unless Seattle wins in the other game, and
let's
we'll
just see what.
We'll just wait. Yeah, we'll just
see what
we'll tally it up when we get there. We'll just tally it up and we'll see.
I think we should do week by week on the Instagram story and say who's in first, second, third.
Absolutely.
Keep all the fans. Let all the fans know what's going on.
I am
awesome.
Gonna post all these. I will post all these graphics on Instagram.
Yep.
To share with the masses.
Hell yeah, let's do it.
Rock.
All right.
Let's do it. All right.
Can I say one? Can I say? I was gonna say. Can I say one last quick thing?
Yeah.
What you got, Tony?
Because real quick, I need to fucking say it. I swear to God, if I see one more fucking social media posts about how the Patriots can't win the Super Bowl because their schedule was too easy, I just want to tell you, just go and look up Super Bowl winners and then look at their corresponding schedules for the year. That's all I'll say.
The last two times that the Super Bowl winner, I think it was Eagles, Chiefs, and I think it was another team before the Patriots. But there's 4 teams or 3 teams that have had an easier schedule than the Patriots and have won the Super Bowl.
Right.
Like it's happened before.
It's happened so many times now.
This is very common that the team that has the easiest schedule wins the Super Bowl. Maybe it's because of that first round bye as well. Granted, the Pats didn't get it.
It could be, yeah.
But still,
yeah.
Because again, you play 3 games instead of 4. Yeah, 3 games instead of 4.
It makes a big difference.
That's one less game that you could possibly have a bad game or something goes wrong.
Yeah. And this is the NFL, dude. Like, there is no fucking easy schedule, okay? There is no easy schedule every week, unless you're playing the Cleveland Browns 17 times a year,
time.
Or the Jets. That's about it. Which the Pats did play them 3 times, but the other 14 weeks, they showed up every week besides the Buffalo loss, really.
Mhm.
All right, I'm done.
And the Raiders.
Sorry. Yeah, I know, but that was like week 2, so or week 1, so whatever.
Doesn't count.
Who the fucking
That's
care about
that's
that
ancient
anymore?
history.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Well, in other NFL news, I feel like maybe we save this for a sort of end of season recap thing, but like a bunch of coaches got fired.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine
Like,
getting
a
fired on your
ton.
day off. Imagine getting fired on your day
Seriously.
off. Like, that's insane.
Imagine Raheem Morris getting fired after winning like 5 straight games to end the season and finishing first in the division, tied for first in the division, and
Mhm.
getting booted.
I mean, I
Oh,
understand
I think that
why
was the
Harbaugh got
smartest
fired.
thing they've ever
Oh, yeah.
done.
Oh, I mean, it was definitely the right move. But I'm just saying for him, it's like, dang.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like I was trying so
Well,
hard at the end there.
I'm saying for Harbaugh, it makes complete sense. Your teams have withered in the playoffs.
Yep.
You haven't had any sort of, I say, playoff dominance. I'm saying going into like AFC Championship games, shit like that. Granted, you have won a Super Bowl with. I'm saying
Yeah.
recently you haven't done that.
2012.
Recently you haven't done that
Mhm.
with your
Right.
new quarterback, and that is Lamar Jackson. And
Right.
you know, it's tough for. I understand that coaching is probably one of the hardest jobs in the NFL, obviously, because you run the whole team, and everything is you are under a microscope at all times. If they kick the ball
Yep.
wrong, oh, that's the coach's fault. If they win a game, oh, nice job, quarterback. Not nice job, coach. You know, like
Mm.
that's usually, but like that's. I think it's huge for. It's going to be tough to see what the Ravens do coach wise. See what happens.
Yeah, it honestly, yeah, I'm a little more interested to see where Harbaugh goes because I have a
Mhm.
sneaking suspicion the Giants are the favorite
The
right now.
G-Men.
They are the
Maybe.
favorite to land him. But
Yeah, but
yeah,
Ryan, do you really want him? Like, honestly,
Yes.
yeah,
sorry, I stuttered
Yes.
that bad. Really?
yeah.
As a Giants fan, yes.
I mean,
go-
sure,
to go
he'll
from-
turn your team around, but is he gonna win you Super Bowls though?
To go from
I don't
Brian
know.
fucking Dable to John Harbaugh or Jim Harbaugh, I can't remember which one it is.
Yeah, John.
John Harbaugh. That's the biggest upgrade.
I'll take
possible.
that every day. Every
I
day of the week.
understand.
To go from-
I
to go
understand
from
the
a
improvement.
To go from a non-Super Bowl winning head coach to a Super Bowl winning head coach and who has playoff experience, yes, all day, twice on Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely.
But this is the same dude that time and time again has the best running back in the world and chose not to give him the ball for no
correct.
reason.
The Giants don't have the best running back in the world. They have Tyrone Tracy and Cam Scatterbo. Or Scatterbo, however you say it.
They're pretty good.
They're pretty good, right? But they're not the best in the world, right? They're not the best running back in the league, possibly.
Correct.
Give it a few years.
Well,
maybe,
So
but
this dude had Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry and still somehow fucked it up, and you think he's gonna make it work with
So
Scatterbo and Dart?
I will
think-
say, like, I don't think that Harbaugh has ever been like an offensive genius.
Mhm.
Like that's never been his strong suit. Even
That's
like
true.
I read,
He's a defensive minded coach. Yeah.
yeah, and I read like the statement that he put out when he got, canned, and it was like he said something about thank you to the organization for believing in a guy who made his mark through special teams. Like he was a special teams guy
Mhm.
before he was a head coach. So it's like even then it's like I don't know, he's a good head coach. I don't think that he is going to like unlock the offense.
move mountains, right?
Like I think the OC is still a more important role as far as the offense in New York clicking. I think if they keep Kafka, I think he did a good job with the offense. Obviously, you saw some results at some points. Like he was pretty decent on the offensive side. I think we really need a DC, like a solid DC, and then a
Brian
head coach
Flores.
that Brian Flores would be awesome. Honestly, he's gonna get a head coaching job. He's not going. He's not
Yeah,
gonna be
I
a
know.
DC.
I know
He's
he
gonna
is.
get a head
Yeah.
Not
coaching
once in
job.
Miami though. Like that's my thing. Is like when you try with these same guys time and time again.
Whoa. I disagree. I do not think Flores failed in Miami. I think Miami failed him.
Miami failed. Okay, sure. I forgot. Oh yeah, I forgot the whole thing. My bad. Sorry. But still, like that's
He deserves like a fair shot with like a actual good team, I would say.
okay.
Like the Titans.
Yeah. The Cleveland Browns.
It's a shame
Yeah,
that's where
it
they
sucks.
end up.
Yeah, the options
Well,
aren't too great there.
honestly, like Kevin Stefanski is a pretty good option for teams looking for coaches. Like
Mhm.
I feel like
Yeah.
he could end up. People are saying in Baltimore.
Yeah, he
Stefanski
could.
in
I mean,
Baltimore.
I don't know
Harbaugh,
about Baltimore because I feel like Baltimore is gonna be the most lucrative spot now.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
literally the
I
the
could
best
even
candidate
see
is gonna get the
Baltimore.
Baltimore spot.
they could even bring out a college coach.
Yeah,
Mm,
If a college
Signetti.
coach is
could
like, hey,
be.
well, if I don't think Signetti's going anywhere. He just
No.
started
Mario
Oh, yeah,
Cristobal.
no, I know he's not.
God,
Yeah.
no. I hate Mario Cristobal. I can't stand him. I can't
He's
stand him.
Miami, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Former Oregon Ducks head coach.
Dan Lanning to the
He's not going
Giants.
anywhere. He's not going anywhere. He's already said
No,
he's
he's
committed
not.
to Oregon. He's
Yeah.
already said that.
What
And he's
about
like, I've got
Lane Kiffin?
He just signed
took
with
the
LSU.
He just took the LSU job.
Yeah, but what if he backs out of the LSU job?
He could. I don't think he will, but I think he could.
No, he won't.
Brian Kelly, get him in the league.
Chip Kelly.
No, fuck Chip Kelly.
What are we
Dude,
doing here?
Wait a second. Wait. I took a screenshot of this. 1 minute. It was Raiders coaches that they're still paying. You want to hear this list?
Oh my
Oh
god.
my god.
So the Raiders are now spending $50 million on coaches who were fired from the team.
Like what? Are they still paying Gruden?
Antonio Pierce, Josh McDaniels,
Oh my god.
Yep.
Pete Carroll,
Oh my god.
Chip Kelly, and Ryan, you already said it, John Gruden.
Wow, what?
If you remember when John Gruden took the coaching job for the Raiders, how long was that contract for? Do you remember?
What?
Oh,
How long
that's
was
right.
it?
It was
10
it
years or
was
something?
massive.
It was a 10-year contract for $100 million.
Insanity, dog.
Mhm.
Insanity.
So they're spending
Oh my god. When was that?
36 plus 16, 52,
52, yeah.
$52 million on coaches
Wow.
that they don't even have anymore.
Stupid. And that's how you get the #1 overall pick, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah.
The Las Vegas Raiders. Give it up.
Yep.
Wow.
I want to
How
end the show on that
dumb.
because I was like, I saw that. I was like, this is definitely got to come up during
That's a mic
the
drop moment.
podcast. This has to come up.
Raiders, the worst team in
Yes.
the league. And to believe that people were hyping them up actually at the start of the season. Oh, they're gonna be so good, Geno Smith.
Oh yeah, because they fucking got Ashton Genty. Yeah. That's so
Yeah.
great.
But now Mendoza's gonna lead them to the promised land.
Don't start
Yeah.
this Mendoza BS.
Yeah, he's not.
What, you big Indiana fan now? Come on.
He's not. I don't think he's even gonna be that good.
No, I don't think so.
No.
I mean, do you see what his Heisman stats were? Do you see compare Joe Burrow's Heisman stats when he was at LSU to Mendoza? Oh my God! Granted, that LSU team is one of the best college teams we've
gonna
seen
say,
in a
Burrow
long
probably
Yeah,
time.
that's
blows
like
him out of
one
the
of
water.
the best saw of all time.
I think that's one of the best college seasons that we've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That
Oh,
Joe
yeah.
Burrow year, but still.
Nah, man.
What was your point? That the numbers absolutely blow Mendoza's? Is that what you said?
Oh yeah, Joe Burrow threw for like 60 touchdowns.
Right.
I don't know if.
Well,
I don't know
how many
much
did
college ball,
Mendoza?
Bro,
Like 32.
Oh.
Yeah.
It was like a glaring difference. Glaring difference.
It hasn't been a competitive year. And that team is just so good, like all around.
Mhm.
And he's just
Mhm.
the quarterback for the best team.
No,
It's not like he himself is really like that remarkable.
So
I
is
don't-
it
I
kind of
don't-
like Sam Darnold in a way?
I'd be like if Sam Darnold won MVP.
Right. Exactly.
Right. Yes.
Okay.
You're like, oh well, he's the best team, so it has to go to the best quarterback in the best team. Or the quarterback in
Yeah.
the best team. You're like, no, it doesn't. I guess there's a different thing. We have
Yeah.
we have quarterback awards for the best quarterback in the nation. We
Well,
have that already.
are there quarterbacks with better stats? Or just not
Um,
competitive?
I'd have to dig for that. I'm not off
Yeah.
the top of my head. I don't know, but I only know that because my Oregon Ducks play against Indiana this Friday night at 7:30, and
Big time.
I hope you
if
guys
the Ducks
kill him.
if the Ducks lose, I will be very upset. It might be
Yeah.
tears because they
That's-
do this to me every year. I get my hopes up, and then they just crush them.
Yep.
But what I'm hoping for is that Miami beats Ole Miss, because then we have to get together for that game.
Miami, Oregon.
Granted,
That's
I would
huge.
have work that night. I would have to work,
Yeah.
but still, I would gladly try and get with you guys and do a little video or something and
Hell yeah.
do our reactions to the game for as long as possible.
I'd love that. That'd be cool.
Yeah,
we can do
baby.
live stream
What
during
say
the
you,
game.
Tony? I think it's what's going to happen. It's going to be Miami and Oregon, and they're going to run that whole Mario Cristobal versus Oregon and that whole thing. My assumption.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, stay tuned. Stay tuned for the live stream for the college football championship.
Possibly.
is that?
Possibly.
Is that on Thursday? Thursday or
It's on a
Friday?
Monday.
That's next week
It's on-
though, right?
Yeah, it's not this week. It's next week. It's on the 19th.
The championship.
Right, yeah. The championship is
Okay.
in 2 weeks. It's
Because
on
they'll
the
still have
19th.
semis. We're only in the quarterfinal.
No, this is the semis. This upcoming week is the
this
semis.
Oh.
semis coming up. Yeah, winners
Yeah,
of these
yeah,
games
no,
go to
you're
the
right.
final.
You're right. Yeah. That's what I was saying. Yeah, for sure.
For sure.
Oh,
All right, y'all.
And the semifinals are tomorrow.
Mhm.
Okay.
That's
Yeah,
Ole Miss
tomorrow
game.
and Friday. There's one game tomorrow, one game Friday.
Oregon plays Friday.
Correct.
I know
It's
that.
a crazy
Right.
state of football in general, college and
It's great.
NFL. The next
great.
5
I love
days
it.
are going to be a movie, dog.
Mhm.
Yeah, for
Monday
real.
night NFL playoffs too.
Mhm.
Rock on, boys.
Hell yeah.
All right, y'all. Hey, stay tuned this weekend. Watch along with us. Root for our picks or root against our picks,
For
and let
shizzle.
us know what you think.
Root for
thank
my
you guys
picks.
so
I need the money.
much. Yeah, well, at least the Pats there. That's the only thing you got money on.
Oh no, dude, I'm putting a bet on all my playoff wins like this week.
A parlay.
You know what I mean? Real quick, can you actually do that? Do you know? Like, can you make a bracket for like money anywhere?
Probably
Maybe.
like ESPN or some shit. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean,
Okay.
like a bracket challenge, kind of like March Madness. I bet you can. You probably
Yeah,
won't
like
win
the
much,
March
but-
Madness
probably an
thing.
app. There's probably an app somewhere
Yeah.
you can do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yahoo or something.
Granted,
Oh
you
fuck
also
yeah!
could
I'll,
just-
I'll put $20 on that shit.
You also could just make a big parlay of like who you think's
parlay.
in the wild card, and then go from there
Yeah.
and go, okay, well I think all these teams are gonna win next week, and then next week.
Yeah.
You,
think I'm
you'd
just
have
gonna
to
do
do it
that.
week by week. You couldn't predict the
You
next
can do it all at once.
week, obviously.
Yeah.
Because you could be wrong.
Damn.
But yeah. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Appreciate
Happy playoffs.
it. Yeah,
and-
for sure.
Thank you for spending the 2025 NFL season with us. We really appreciate y'all.
Hey,
And
is
we
that
will
where we at?
see you. It
That
is
ain't over
not
yet?
the regular season, at least.
Don't
those-
get all sappy
those
on
of-
us.
Those of y'all
Don't
who
get all
have
sappy on us.
been here every week.
Yeah.
All right, y'all. We will see you guys next week. Same time, same place. Peace out.